All right, everybody. So, good day. We are welcome to Adnan's Corner, and today is a very special tutorial for the 3D in Blender. We're going to be making a nice room with very beautiful lights and a Coca-Cola bottle. It's going to be empty bottle. I'm not going to put any fluid in it. So it's just gonna look. I just want you to see the angles. Different angles the light bounces. And we will check both EV and the cycles engine. Okay, and we'll see. Let's just start. Okay, we will create the empty scene. So just start. So this is basically just get the new. Okay, and delete everything. All right, and in this one go on the front side, get a cube and go on the top, and then increase the size of the cube. A little bit on the Y, a little bit on the X, and a little bit on the Z. Okay, and then go in the edit mode and grab and then make it a little bit higher so your focal point is on the bottom bar. Okay, so pretty much. So now what we will do, we will hide this one. Well, not hide it, just make a new collection, make it room. Okay, put the cube in the room and we will hide it, but then we will have a sphere. Okay, and then in this sphere we have to make it smaller. Okay, and now we will add a small cube. Let's make a transparent area and make it a little bit bigger so it will start to come out on the sides. Okay, it will look like this kind of thing. Excuse me. So reduce the size from the top and the bottom. Okay, and make it a little bit higher. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, and when you reduce the thing, it will look like something like this. That will be nice. Okay, so we have two objects, a cube and a sphere. Okay, just for any, just to ensure they're separate objects. Yep, they are. Okay, so we will make this collection as, where is it? Yep, lights. So cube, sphere will go in the lights part. Okay, and the cube is hidden. So in this sphere you go in the yep, in this one we go and we'll have emissions. Okay, and in the emission you will make it like maybe 25, and make it like little bit yellowish kind of look. Okay, and I think that would be fine. Just check it one more time. Okay, and in this one we will have a bloom, we will have surface, and then just ensure okay, that's fine. Anyhow, we will do it later. The room, where is it? Yeah, this is the room. So just tab and make it side selection mode. Delete this face, delete that face. Okay, and you have a room that shows. Okay, just hide the room. Okay, and then the lights. Alright, so I just want to see if it's can be reduced, and that will be fine. It's very nice. Okay, so pretty much. So what we do, we will hide this cube, and in the sphere we'll select it. Okay, just see selection mode. Okay, and then we will extrude. Okay, and then we will separate it. Okay, so it will be separated. Hold on, I think I have made a mistake. Yep. Okay, just select everything and then separate the selection. So when you take it out, it's separated anyhow. So in this one, just edit it, make it transparent, make it smaller. Okay, extrude. Just higher. Okay, and that's pretty much alright. So in this one, we'll remove the emission in this. So when we check it, all showing emission. Okay, I understand. We need to make a hanging thing for this, so just hold on a minute. I'll make something else. I'll make a new. Okay, so just get a cylinder. Okay, so emission we have 25 here. Okay, so that's okay. In this one we don't have any material. Okay, we don't need any material in this. Just reduce it a little bit. Okay, that's pretty much fine. Okay, and in this one we will do that. Just extrude, small, and in this one we will extrude. Okay, so it's pretty much the same. So just take it up. Okay, and the cube will look like this. Just make it like, you know, smaller. So this is how it will look like. Okay, so alright, let's make it smaller. It look like a light, you know. So let's look at the room, how it's going to look like. Okay, we will make it edit mode, bit of transparent. Okay, so just reduce, increase the size. Okay, Make it a little bit bigger, it's too small. Okay, so this is how it will look like. You see, it's quite pretty. I'm a little bit sick because of the cold, so just bear with me. I'm sometimes coughing. Anyhow, so let's just increase the size. Okay, so this is how our, it's too much, I think. Yep, need to make it something. Yeah, that's how it looks nice. All right, so pretty much, this is your light. You can copy it into 3 different lights. And Y. Okay, make it a little bit smaller because we don't need to have one type. It's just a basic beginner tutorial. It looks nice, to be honest. Okay, pretty much it's looking nice, and we'll copy it again. Okay, just X, Y. Okay, pretty much. So when you look in this, it looks like a nice room with lights. You can increase the emissions of it, but I think it will be fine. Just look, it looks quite pretty. And if you look in the EV way, I mean from EV to cycle, it looks quite beautiful. See? It looks very, very pretty, trust me. So let it just render for a minute so we can see how it looks like. And it's very, very beautiful. I actually love to have a room like that. That would be nice. So you see, I have not modeled the room at the moment. I just modeled the light. So I'm going to model right now. Just have a look at it. You see, it's quite pretty. Okay, so now we will add some mirrors. You can add some, maybe one more, I think, lights. It will be fine. Okay, just a little bit smaller and higher. Okay. That looks okay. Yep, a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let me check now. If I took EV looks quite beautiful, to be honest. And you can, if you go on the cycles, you can have open shading language. That much better lighting. Anyhow, so this is how the room is, and we will add the mirrors. Okay, so we will do what? We will hide it. And on the top, you can increase the size a little bit. Okay, and X 90. Okay, and grab XZ. All right, that's the room. Just hold on a minute. Size C. I'm still trying to make the shape. Okay, this is the there are 2 mirrors. Okay, now we will shift, duplicate, rotate 90, grab Y, grab X. Okay, so it looks like this. It looks quite pretty, to be honest, really. So when we do that, we will make it here. I think you can. Yeah, that will be fine. Just size, fine. Oh, no. Grab one. Okay. Pretty much. So now when we look in the side, it looks normal. Okay. So let's select all three. Set the material. And choose the glass. Roughness less. Okay. And we will check. Little bit roughness, that would be nice. And this also we will use. Delete this one and you can copy down. Okay, so this is, you can copy it. Okay. Just copy it, just hold on. Okay. I So you see this one? Sorry about that. When we go in the EV cycles, it look like a proper mirror. It's quite pretty, to be honest, really. You see this one? It looks so many lights in this. You can copy it. I love the lights. So you see, you get a beautiful, nice, lights hanging from the ceiling. Alright, so this is what you get in the room, and we will also add a Coca-Cola bottle in the middle. Okay, so what we'll do, we will import the image. Okay, so hold on a minute. Okay, now we will add a cylinder. Everything will be by cylinder, you don't need to do anything. Okay, okay. What we will do in the picture, we'll make it unimmovable, so we will get this symbol, selectable symbol to be on. We will uncheck this, so you can't touch the image. All right, so now we will make it smaller by checking the edit options. Just make it grab set. All right, You'll add some loop cuts. Right, so in this one, it's very easy, it's not that difficult, trust me. You'll reduce the size according to the bottle. Okay. Alright, so just adjust it. Alright, so we'll reduce the size of it also. Just make one more cut, okay? Make it little bit larger. One more cut. Make it little bit smaller, like a proper Coke, you know. And also this. Okay, so in this one, we will add 2 of these. Okay, you see this one? You can select this part and make it smaller. You can grab and see, make it a little bit larger. In this one, we'll make it smaller. Okay. In this one, we'll make it a little bit smaller. So before you do anything, just copy this one. Hold on a minute. Alright, so now we'll shift, copy this object and grab and see. Okay, so you have, where is it? So you see you have a bottle cover. Okay. Sorry, this time I'm a little bit unwell. Just make it smaller. Grab C. Okay. And this should be the same size. And we'll make a solidify modifier in this. Anyhow, so just a little bit smaller than this. A little bit smaller. Okay. Adjust it accordingly because the picture is not very clear, but we know the size of the shape of the Coke bottle. Okay, so now we need 3 of the. Alright, so now reduce the size. Okay. This is a 1970s Pepsi bottle. I just found it online, so okay, to just ensure that it's in the line. This is easy, fairly. Okay, so pretty much one more. Okay, so pretty much is done. Alright, just put 3, 4, you know. This is the size of this. Alright, so this is pretty much your bottle is ready. You see, it is. Sorry, apologize for that. So when you get rid of it, it looks like a Pepsi bottle, you know. Even though it's a little bit tilted, but still, it's pretty much average. Anyhow, and now we'll do the bottle. Excuse me. Solidify modifier. Okay, and you can have a little bit thicker. Just get, you know, thickness, even thickness. So when you're gonna select this and a little bit bigger, and then you can have this, and at the same time subdivision surface modifier. Okay, and this one you can do a little bit bigger. Okay, and just apply that. Just hold on a minute. Okay, this is perfectly okay, don't need to do anything. So what you do, you just take this Lamp Z and smaller a little bit, you know. Pretty much your bottle is ready. Hold on, I think we have to separate it because it's red cap. So you have two separate objects. Okay, take the color and we will have a different color in this reddish color. Okay, as normally the Coke bottles have. So you can see it's red, and this one we will have a glass. Okay, roughness, and pretty much, you know, you can have this. Now let's have a look in the. So you can actually see it's transparent. You can check in EV also. Just put it in a little bit lower. Okay. So this is pretty much done. So what we will do, I know it's a little bit bigger, but it's just the thing that I made, so it will look nice. Okay. So the cycles are working. You can see the cycle rendering here, and the Coca-Cola bottle looks quite nice. You see? So you can actually see the Coca-Cola bottle into this. So when we do the rendering, we show the Coca-Cola bottle. I have to add the camera to start the image rendering process. So let's just add the camera. Okay. So camera. Okay. Grab Y. On top. Okay. Grab X. Rotate 45. Okay, that's not the way. Just go. Okay, rotate 45. Now let's see how it looks like. Grab. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look like in the mirror. Alright, so let's start the rendering image process. It's going to be very beautiful and real. You can actually just hold on a minute, we can change the background. So we will change the world and we will make it darker. Okay, so when we gonna render the image, it's going to look quite nice. Okay, so what I will do, I'll select this first, edit it, edit mode, and just choose the, okay, just one, control bevel, right, do that. Don't need too much of it, just a little bit. Should look like a, okay. So when we do the bevel, just make 2-3 maximum, don't need to be precise, just a little bit. Let's take that. You see, that's pretty much. Yeah, it looks nice, to be honest. Just I'm just trying to experiment how it's going to be. Yeah, it will be fine. Better. I think that will be fine. Just put some table here. I'll put one big bottle. Okay, so it will look quite nice, to be honest. Yep. I'm trying to make some abstract, Let me check how it's going to look like. That was very nice. Oh, wow, that's nice. That's pretty nice. So yeah, it's just an abstract room, you can see how beautiful it looks with bottles, it's quite nice. I think that will be fine. So this is how your picture is going to look like. So let me just render again. You don't need to render this. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you can just skip the video if you don't want to watch that, and you can just check the last part of this video, how the rendered image looks like, and yeah. So you can see how the size of this cube is a little bit different than the others, but it's up to you if you want to choose this kind of cube or the normal one. But still it looks quite beautiful. So you just need to follow the steps, and pretty much, I mean, you have a Coca-Cola bottle standing in the middle. You can add many things. You can add a chair, you can add a table, and if you want, if you can write in the comments, I can add something more in this, or make something else but little bit similar to this with a chair in it. Okay, so you can choose if whichever you want to object you want to add in this room. Okay, so pretty much, so we'll move on to another part. Alright, so this is how it's going to look like in the camera, and pretty much, I mean, you just need to save it. And save as Coke room. So this is pretty much done. Okay, and please join my other videos to see. Thank you very much.